guys, welcome back. Star Wars this time. We have had as a birthday present Star Wars Death Star Trench Run for 18 years above, set 75329, 665 pieces. Apologies if you can hear the bird in the background, but he is going berserk about something. So again, I don't know a lot about this set. It was given to me as a birthday gift, so I don't know what it entails. All I've got to go on is the picture at the front. So let's have a look what we've got in our box. The boxes, as you know, if you're new to the channel, I'm not a fan of. I prefer the old style boxes with the bits in, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags there, and some plates there. Don't forget, we can scan our QR code here if we're members of the Lego Club, and we can get points towards other items on there. So we're going to have a look at this now. We're going to put it together and see what we've got. So opening of bag 1. I'll probably be doing this over a series. Oh, look at a nice little plate there. The Force is strong with this one. I'll probably do it over a series, a couple of episodes. I don't know, depending on how long it takes to piece together. Again, we've got a little tool there in with the bag, pretty standard on most of them nowadays. Again, in the instructions, a nice little sort of build up there. Again, what we've come to expect from all the new Lego stuff, a bit of history about it. A little chart there of how to use your tool. And then we've got obviously the bags and the stages. So let's crack on. So we've got one of those, and straight in we're going to attach that and the 2 other base plates to it. So straight away it's giving us a little idea of the scale of the model. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh, I think we've overshot a page there. Yeah, always trouble with these new things where we get new boards and all the pages really stick together. So we're just going to possibly fly through this first stage by the look of it quite easily. That's the wrong piece there. So we've got some centre pieces there for strength. I always love a new set. Doesn't really matter what it is. I think just a new set of Lego, something you haven't built before, is always fun and interesting to do. So here we are. and we're off with another build. I've only recently sort of got into the Star Wars aspect of these builds. Never really thought of Star Wars. I know the channel is classic space, and to many people of my age, Star Wars is classic space TV. But I wouldn't have thought of buying it as Lego until the X-Wing was gifted to me for Christmas, and I have to admit, ever since then, I do like it. I think it's a great addition to the Lego family, and I've done the X-Wing so far and the Obi-Wan spaceship, and I've enjoyed both builds immensely. So looking forward to getting into these. For a smaller set, this looks like it's got quite a large amount of pieces. So again, that's something we'll look forward to. Again, apologies for the bird going ballistic in the background. Do not know what is wrong with it today, but it's been going absolutely bonkers since I came in this afternoon. So this is clearly some sort of border plate for the things that we're going to stick onto it, which is good. And we've got the two pieces there and round the front. We've then got 6 of these that are going to sit on these side bits like this. Since Disney took over Star Wars, there's been a lot more Star Wars Lego bought out, and I think that's going to continue. I would love, if I could afford, to get my hands on some of the bigger sets, bought at £600. Some of them at the minute are currently a little out of my price range, but who knows, in the future we might be able to get one of those bigger sets. I have a friend that I'm quite jealous of at the minute. He's just completed both the Titanic and the Eiffel Tower build. So he's thoroughly enjoyed those builds, and to get a build like that on the channel would be absolutely awesome. But as I said, a little out of my price range at this point in time, but we have enough to be working on, enough projects. We have currently this in the works. We have another Star Wars set that, if you've seen the preview video, you'll know what that is. We have the lighting kit for the Galaxy Explorer, the new Galaxy Explorer that is, so we're going to be fitting that. The first real lighting kit that I will do on the channel. So that's coming up. We've also got a build coming up that, well, a restoration, 3 restorations, technical Lego. One is a digger, the other is a car and a sort of pickup truck. They're all classic technical builds, from the 1980s, late 70s, early 80s, I would say. So they're coming up on the channel, and we've acquired another eBay purchase, some classic space Lego, which is also coming up on the channel, and we've got a few shorts basically making that aspect of it, so we can continue with the channel. So that, as you can see, is bag one. So we've got a nice Lego Star Wars there. The Force is strong with this one, and that's our base plate, I would imagine. So bag number two, and inside bag number two we have got several little bags as well. Some small parts in that one, and some parts into this one. Let's get some space out here and see what bits we need. So we definitely need a couple of those according to this. One of those, two corner pieces, or those two corner pieces, that one, and we've also got a bendy sort of bit, if I can see it here somewhere. Where are we? This is the thing with new Lego. You've got to get used to all the little different parts that they've put into the bags. There's probably, because, again, if you've been watching the channel, know that I did Lego as a kid. Now in my 50s, I've come back to Lego. So for me, there is a load of parts in these packs that I've never seen, that are new to me, probably not new to some of you viewers, but certainly new to myself. So I find them really interesting to see how they've come along over the past few years since I stopped doing Lego and then I've got back into it. So for me, it's really interesting to see how these parts have come sort of around, and oops, we've made a mistake. No, yes, have we? No, we haven't made a mistake. No. So that goes there. We've then got that piece that goes there with one of those pieces there. So for me, how these builds go together and the level of creativity that has been put in them, and the thought level and the detail that has gone into them, for me is brilliant. I love looking at the new designs and the way these things fit together. We recently, and I've not done it on the channel, it was a gift for one of my boys. They were given one of the sports cars, a green one. I can't exactly remember the set number, but we put that together, and you could say it's the modern version of Lego Technic, and how it works. You sort of pull the car back and it zooms forward under its own power. That to me was amazing. How that build was done. I thought that was really creative, something I've not seen before for a while in Lego. I'm sure, again, you know, you say in the comments below that you guys have probably seen this this stuff. I've completely, this is why you need the tools. Put all of those parts in the wrong place because I'm talking to you guys. So I need to remove those. So we'll just strip those back and try that again by putting them in the correct place, which, had I been paying attention, I would have done in the first place. So that's better. One of the hardest things I find about new Lego is it seems a lot more harder on the old fingers than it used to when I was younger. Sorry, but it's still thoroughly enjoyable, isn't it? I mean, you can pick a set like this up, and it doesn't matter whether you're young, old, you're in your 50s like me, or you're a young kid. You can pick these sets up and anybody can do them, and they're just sheer joy to build, you know, and I get real pleasure out of a lot of guys out there, and I think I will try some of it in future videos, creating something original that you've built yourself, that you've planned out from scratch yourself. Me, I really like just going off some of the planned stuff. I do find it, you know, putting these together, getting them to look exactly like the picture on the box. I really enjoy that. And if I'm honest, I get more pleasure sometimes out of seeing that sort of a build than creating something and putting it together myself. But it is literally each to his own. I'm not criticising in any way, shape or form people that create their own stuff. I think they're very brave and very intelligent, you know, whereas me, I just like a lot of the times just following the plans and putting the stuff together. I've really enjoyed, and if you've not seen the episodes, please click the link. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It does help the YouTube analytics. But if you haven't seen them, the bit that started all this for me was going back, getting my old classic space Lego down from up the loft and putting it together so that my sons, my young sons, could appreciate it like I did. That started back in 2020 in lockdown as something to do. Back then I only got around to making 1 or 2 videos, and it was only this year that I started to revisit Lego when I found I had a bit more time on my hands. So we started to revisit these sets and do a little bit more of them, and this I have to say has given me some real joy with the boys. You know, helping them build theirs. My eldest son, he's currently 6. He's really into the Minecraft, and I will do some Minecraft builds on here because the area that we're setting up in the loft where we want to display this stuff, we're currently working on building that as well, bit by bit. So we've now got a light up there and a few other bits. We've got a bit of a layout up there that we've started and that we're currently working on. And what we are doing is just adding to it bit by bit when our funds allow. As I've said, we are doing this on quite a limited budget, so we have to sort of creep and go as best we can. There's not an untapped sum of money for videos, Lego sets and the fitting out of the loft area, but we are trying to do as much of it as we can, when time allows, between work and the lives, the busy lives that we lead nowadays. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys watching think, you know, why is he doing this? Well, for me, yeah, it's the joy of building the Lego, but at the same time, you guys might see a Lego set on here that you might want to go out and buy yourselves and build yourselves. And if you've seen that on here, that's great. Again, you know, it's about getting as many people involved in Lego as possible, and just, you know, people passing that joy of building on to other generations. You know, I got the bug when I was a kid growing up in the 70s and 80s, and Lego sets weren't anywhere near as advanced as they are today. You know, but equally, they've been a great source of pleasure in my life. One set that's particularly poignant for me is a set that hasn't appeared on the channel yet, but will be in future episodes. It was bought for me by my grandmother in 1983, and she sadly passed about a week before Christmas in 1983, and she had got the Lego set for me prior to passing away. So that particular set has always been a very special set for me, and I've kept that along with the others. It's been in the loft for many, many years, and hopefully, again, we're going to try and put that back to the way it was back in 1983. I do believe we have all the parts to do that, and if we haven't, we will be jumping on to Bricklink and getting the parts that we need to complete that build. There is some groundwork to be done on that, in the fact that it's got to have you know, quite a lot of cleaning done to it and things of that nature. So as soon as all that work is done, then we will try and get that on the channel as well. But that is an immensely special set for me because of when it was bought, how it was bought, and the fact that, you know, we didn't know at the time that that was going to be my grand's last Christmas. The Christmas before, sorry, would have been her last Christmas. But you know, we didn't know at the time when she bought all these Christmas presents for everybody that she wasn't going to be there to see people open them. So carrying on with this build though, that's coming together nicely. Again, you can still hear Birdie going absolutely bonkers. Perhaps it's because I have shut the door on him because he's making so much noise. But I don't know. And before I get any comments below, you know, yes, he does have water, he does have feed. We always check that daily. But occasionally, Birdie just likes to go on these sort of little rants where she goes off on one, and the rest of us in the house pay for it with our hearing. What I'm liking about this build straight away, and then this reminds me of something I want to do for the Galaxy Explorer. This sort of intricate sort of metal work that is on the base. That you know, you build up bit by bit by bit to sort of make look like it would on the Death Star. And I did see on one of the models on one of the YouTube channels a replica made out of Lego of a Battlestar Galactica mock-up with this type of effect on it, and it looked really effective. So I do like doing this sort of work on here. I think it's really intricate, but it's really fun how these builds come together and how they can be put together. It takes people at the Lego plant to design and build these, and I would be ultra fascinated to go there one day and just see how they work this, how they go from, you know, an image on a TV screen like this from the original Star Wars in 1977, and then turn it into a piece of Lego. What it has to go through, you know, the sort of design ramifications and everything that are involved in turning that picture on the screen into this Lego set, into designing the pieces that go into the set, and then designing how they go together as the set to get you to this here. That to me is completely fascinating. There are really some clever people at Lego doing this sort of work, and you know, hats off to you. Absolutely brilliant design work, and building work on these sets. For us, the general public, to enjoy putting together. So that's got to go like that. Now where are my other two pieces going? One there and one there. So we've got one there and one there. Some of you might be able to make a comment in the comments below. I'm seeing some pieces in this set straight away that I've not seen. If you guys can tell me whether or not these are, you know, just one-off pieces, or whether they are in other sets, that'd be great. And they're certainly new to me, so I don't really know, but if you guys do know, because there's some very unusual pieces that I'm seeing, and like I say, I don't know if they are in other sets or they've been designed specially for the Star Wars Lego series. If you know, just drop a comment down below, because I would love to find out. But for me, these builds are just brilliant. I'm just loving every second of this one. Straight away. Now we do have a, there it is, yeah. So absolutely throwing together this. Alright, so we have a couple of spare pieces possibly. I don't think we've missed anything off there, but we'll just double check. No, so we have a few spare pieces there. Again, some of the smaller ones. So there we are. That's the first part, bags 1 and 2 of our Death Star trench run. And so far, I'm really happy with that. Like I say, I love this sort of styling that we're going to build onto it. I'm really looking forward to the finished article. So that's bags 1 and 2. Tune in for the next lot. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll follow it up in the next episode.